Hey guys, I'm super excited to be doing this video. We're gonna rebuilding organicspa.com. Right now I have organicspa.com in WordPress. We're gonna completely scratch that and we're gonna build it fresh, brand new using Claude Code. So let's get started. So first we're gonna create a new folder. We're gonna call it Organic Spa. New. Here we go, Organic Spa. Okay, let's close this. Let's open up VS Code. And we're gonna open the folder, brand new folder. Where's Organic Spa? Here we go. So now we have to quickly just build. Let's open up Claude Code. Again, I'm not going to show you how to install Claude Code. There's plenty of videos on YouTube how to install Claude Code. Basically, you're going to go to extensions. Where's the extensions? Okay, and you're going to install Claude Code right in here. Click out. Next, what we need to do, we need to create a PDF file or just Claude MD. You always need to start off, give Claude very specific directions of how you want your application to look like, what execute which files, basically giving very skilled instructions for Claude to follow. Okay, and this is what I have here. I actually helped ask Claude to create one for me. It's called a markdown file. So here we go. It's right in here. So we're not gonna just go over it because everybody gonna have a different markdown file, different instructions of what app should look like. This is what he came up with. Basically, I want to look something like Yelp.com kind of website look and monetization. So it went out and it researched all the ways that we could monetize and the way the website or the application should be structured. So here we go. This is all the instructions right in here. Okay, so we're gonna actually copy. You're gonna go back to VS Code. We're gonna open up, where are your VS Code? Let's see VS Code right in here. Okay, and we're gonna create a new file. And we're gonna call it Claude.md. MD stands for Markdown. Okay. And now we're going to paste just the whole thing. Let me make sure that I copied it. Copy. And paste. And now Claude has all the instructions of what to do. Just close and save. Next, we're going to open up Terminal. You could download them, obviously using Windows. But if you look working on Mac, they all have Terminal. I'm actually going to leave VS Code and just use a very, very simple terminal just like that. Okay. You could just download it. And the reason to use a very simple terminal because it just kind of saves your CPU. I'm working on a laptop, so it doesn't really get hot or just overwork it. So the way to use it is just a very, very simple just terminal app. And we're just simply gonna open up Claude, which I had it downloaded. So now Claude's gonna open up right in here, trust this file, but we're actually gonna change the file. I'll show you in a second. So this is the file structure that we're gonna work on. So we can just paste it. Okay, let's see, now it's gonna read, it should read through the documents that we just uploaded, Claude markdown file. So it's reading it now. Now it knows what to do. And super important, we're gonna set Claude into plan mode. I'll show you that in a second. Let me pause. Now it gave me a few options after reading the markdown file, the one that we set up. And I don't really know, I guess let's start with the first option right in here. So let's see what happens. It actually didn't even give me, I usually set it up in the plan mode. But let's see what it does. So it's gonna start building. Again, I'm gonna pause it, see what it builds. I'll see in a little bit. I'm gonna show don't ask me again. Yes. Just a quick little update. So it's been 7 minutes. So the next step, I selected number 4 to create the directive SOP for this project. So that's what it's doing now. Let me just show you quickly the folders and application that it was able to code up within those 7 minutes. And I want to show you right here at the bottom all the latest plugins that I have and skills that I installed. I'm gonna zoom in a second for you guys. I'm gonna edit. Okay, I'm gonna just quickly go one by one. Again, you could just watch some of the YouTubes how to install skills. I'm basically following on X. Let me just show you. Sorry, I follow Boris Cheney right in here. So he's really coming up with all these workflows, and I just follow his steps one by one. And you could see also there's so many YouTube videos that telling you exactly what Boris Cheney. And by the way, Boris Cheney is the creator of Claude Code. So if you're on X, please follow him. Okay, he really gives you a lot of detailed instructions of how to use Claude Code. Okay. So again, these are all the plugins and skills that I have installed for the Claude Code to follow. Let me just go. So let's do it one by one. My computer's a little slow. Okay, so let me just quickly again show you the plugins right in here one by one, which is not going down. Oh, that's why. Front end design, GitHub. You don't have to have all these Stripe, securities, Supabase. Again, you do not have to have all of them, but what I installed today is Ralph loop right in here. I'm going to zoom in when I add it. Just watch the instructions on YouTube, or there's many videos now coming out on what Ralph loop does. And let me show you quickly what it was able to build. Okay, all these files that I showed you earlier. Again, it's probably been around 10 minutes that it's been coding, writing code right in here. So you could see how incredible this is. I actually, this is the first time that I didn't use plan mode. Maybe because of Ralph, or maybe I gave it so many detailed instructions in Claude MD. So I just let Claude Code Opus 4.5 do its thing. And it's actually doing its thing. So let's see what we're gonna do next. This is really incredible, guys. You're looking at. All right, so let's set up Supabase. I'm going to show you how to set it up in Supabase. So let's get started. Build execution script. You know what? Let's do number 2. Let's do number 2. This is just absolutely incredible. It's writing SEO, analytics scripts for organic spa. Look at this. This is just incredible. I think it's going to come out a million times better than WordPress. So actually, you know what? Take a look what I have now. Let's go to Organic Spa. Everything is Claude Code with me. By the way, I own organicskincare.com. If you're watching this video, everything also, this is built by WordPress. Let's go to Organic Spa. Again, if you guys are watching this, everything's for sale. If you guys need any projects or anything, just hit me up. I'm going to leave the email in a second. See, I lost my train of thought. Promoting myself. There you go. Let's go. Organic spa right here. I own all those domains. It doesn't look bad, actually. But I think it could be better. It could be much, much better. Actually, haven't done much with it. But it's a great domain name. And with ties, let's see if it works. Yeah, I gotta do a better job. Let's see. I'm sure Claude Code will do a million times better job in monetizing. All right, let me pause this. Yeah, we're gonna need to scrape. So it's generating a scraper script. I guess we're gonna have to find organic spas listings and just populate them, and then maybe upgrade to more, I guess, premium listings, helping them. And we could actually connect it with Go High Level. I'm a big Go High Level guy. Right in here, we could just simply, whoever signs up, I haven't decided on the pricing yet, but whoever decides it will build it website in Claude Code and also just kind of integrate it with Go High Level. So these are all execution that he just built. 25 Python files right in here. Again, the speed and just this is just mind-boggling what it's able to do. It's really thinking of everything. Obviously, Stripe is going to be for payments. Superbase is going to be for all the database of all the files, all the spas that you are able to create using forms and anything else. Spam, Google Places or Google My Business. Oh my God, I didn't even think of that. I mean, Go High Level has definitely all those integration and much, much more built in. But let's see what this does. All right, so let's create a number 2 again. Again, I'm staying away from Superbase database for some reason, because I mean, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. So let's create the search page. 2. All right. Again, look how much it was able to build in just 13 minutes and 42 seconds. Again, this is, I keep repeating myself because I find this just incredible. Because you were not able to do this maybe 6 months ago. This was not possible to create this level of applications. Okay, so very quickly, in Superbase, I create a project called Organic Spa right in here. And all we have to do now is add some tables in SQL editor. So we'll click on that. Obviously, we don't have anything here. I ran into a few errors, so I was just testing it out right in here. So I had to debug it. So let's see what happens. So what AI is saying, basically, to go to this files. Okay, Organic Spa, and we're gonna do that in Visual Studio Pro. So we're gonna click here. Okay, I'm gonna click on the Superbase file, migrations, and I'm gonna copy the whole thing. Copy, and let's see what it does. And we're gonna obviously paste it right in here. Let's see if we get any errors. Yay, no errors. Let's tell the AI that it worked. Yay, not I. Yay, it worked. I'm going to show you, I'm sure we're going to run into a few errors, and I'm going to show you exactly how to debug everything. So let's continue just pasting the other two. Same thing. Click in the window, copy everything. Click on this little plus sign, paste, run. Oh, you see, I told you we're gonna debug. We're gonna run into errors. So let's do this. right, let's see what it does. I'm just gonna let it run so you guys see how to debug it. There's many ways to do it, to take screenshots, and I'm gonna show you how everything. So basically it wants me to copy all this. So that's what we're gonna do, just copy. Okay, let's go back to let's delete everything. Let's run. And that worked. Okay, let's move on to number 3. Let's tell it that it worked. Studio Code. Copy the whole thing. Paste. Again, hopefully no errors. Let me pause this while debugging it. Again, I'm just gonna paste it and go back and forth. Let's see what it comes up with. Probably gonna give me another table to copy and paste, fixing it. And that's exactly what it did. So we're gonna create another table. Just copy the whole thing. Go back to Superbase, delete everything. Run. And that worked. So you could see we created 20 tables right in here. And the way you could see them, obviously what in the SQL created tables. And you could see all the 20 tables right in here with bookmarks, business categories. We're probably going to need a few more as we continue building this website. It's basically for the back end of the spas. So again, we're going to be doing many, probably more, adding more SQLs to the database. So what it wants me to do, let me just quickly show you what it's asking. It needs API keys, okay? And it wants me to put in a created .env local file. So that's for really security purposes, so it doesn't get exposed to anybody else. And this is really, again, for security, it should be private and nobody's going to see it. So basically, it wants me to add the APIs. I'm not going to show you. I'll show you exactly where they live. It's all in the project settings. You'll find them, and all your API keys and integration. You're going to get it right from here. Just simply copy and paste the keys. Okay, so let me just again, all I'm going to be doing is copy and pasting keys. I'll see you in a second. And by the way, so we're going to go back to Studio Visual Code and let's find the EMV right here. So this is where I'm just going to simply copy and pasting. You see right after the equal sign in the quotes. So I'm just going to be pasting all the information that it's asking me for the Superbase. So you can see I added all the keys. I added URL, everything that it's basically asking. And now we're going to just click X and save. So now we're going to test out the project. Okay, so this is the big moment. Let's test out this project. So we're going to copy this. Obviously, it's going to be in our local computer. Let's use this browser. Let's paste the URL. And I'm sure it's going to need a lot of more work. Let's go. Let's load up. Ta-da! Look at this beautiful project right in here. Login, blogs, find spas. Obviously, we're going to need to, did it add spas? No, obviously. Now we're going to have to run some more, obviously, into the database, scrape some spas. Maybe we're going to use Apify, this website right here. Where are you, Apify? Right here. To find some organicspas.com. Not organicspas.com, but organic spas. Maybe we'll use a Google scraper. Okay, got it. Google Maps scraper. By the way, this is a great, cheap scraping website. You could literally find any kind of scraping actors right in here. That's what they call it. So basically, it has every single scraping, whatever you need, LinkedIn accounts, Instagram. I mean, you could literally scrape anything your heart desires from Apify.com. So this is going to be the front end of the website. Obviously, we will change the logo. We'll update whatever needs to be updated. Let's take a look at the other website. Let's do the search. I don't know what. Let's see. Let's copy this. Oh, it even has the dashboard. I don't think we created authentication. We'll create authentication in a second. I'll show you how to do that. Okay, we did that. Let's do the backend. Let's take a look at the backend. And you could see again how quickly, what have we been doing this for? Wow, look at the backend, incredible. Analytics, reviews, I guess this is gonna be for each individual business. Oh, okay, let's debug this. Let me just quickly show you how to do that. So there's many ways to do that. Since I'm in the terminal, it's hard to paste for some reason. So let me just show you. I'm glad we ran into this issue. And I'm going to show you how this. Copy this. I'm going to save. There's many ways to do it. I just don't know. Let's do one. I've been doing this with another project. I'll show you how to make it even easier in a second. Give me one. Paste that. Now it's going to fix the issue in real time. I'm just going to let it go while it fixes it, so just to show you. It's reading the error. Obviously, it's going to analyze it and fix it within like a few seconds. Just imagine how much time it would take a developer to find the where the bad code is, update the code, test the code. So let's see how quickly this is going to be able to fix the issue. Added 4 lines right in here. Or I can restart it for you. I think it's already probably fixed the issue. I think we could refresh. Let's do refresh. I forgot which button we clicked on. There you go. Incredible. What did I tell you? How incredible this is. Oh, it was in the photos. It was in the photos issue. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So this has got to be spa owner's dashboard. I guess this is what they're going to be looking at. Yeah, this got to be spa owners. Look how incredible the pricing table was built. I'm still so amazed at the way it's able to build these applications. It even has a comparison. It built a whole comparison table. Incredible. It has claim your business. Let's take a look how that looks. Oh, let me quickly show you another way how to debug this. I'm so glad. So I'm gonna hit Windows. Since I'm on Windows, on Mac it's going to be different. Shift S, and look what's going to happen to my screen. So I'm going to take a copy of this. Now it has a copy. And instead of going into the terminal, we're going to go into Visual Studio because it already has my profiles. It has not the profiles, it has all the files. So we're just going to simply paste Control V right in here. And now we're going to just simply explain, hey, when somebody clicks the claim my listing, nothing happens. Can you build a simple little form that the business owner will fill out everything about their, obviously this is going to be for the spas, about their business, all the essential information that I will need to collect out of a business owner. And then maybe show them the pricing table to select either free, I guess, whatever you have from the pricing tables that you already created. Basically update and create a page for business owners when they're clicking that button to claim their listing for the spa. And here we go. It's going to start building the whole, let's see what it does. I'm going to pause this video, but it's going to start building basically a whole new page for the business owners to claim their business. Something like they all have, like Google My Business or Yelp claiming their business, another directory style. Okay, now it's going to start building. Here we go. So there's many ways to code this up, use different tools. Again, this is all free. This is, except obviously you got to pay for a Claude Code subscription. There's no other way around it. Or you could just, they all charge money. Whether you're going to use Gemini or OpenAI to code anything, you could use different models. I just find Claude Code is truly as best as it gets. It literally world class right now. I think it's better than Gemini or OpenAI, just from which ways to build stuff. I think it's the best coding model in the planet right now. So this process took about 5 minutes. It created to-do list and it coded up right in here. And so you could see it finished. So let's test it out now. Let's go back. Let's refresh. Let's see what happens now. Oh no. Let's ask it to restart it. All right, so here we go. We quickly restarted it. So it just gave us a new port. So here we go. This is how it looks like. Let's go back. Let's click on Claims Your Business. And voila. How incredible. How incredible is this? It gave us the whole form that the business owners will fill out. And obviously we'll take them to the pricing page. Select the plan. Should we do it? Okay, let's do it. Med Spa. We used to, the website, let's do Med Spa. Real Med Spa. Day Spa in New York City. I know it's not a tagline. Spas where you do massages, facials, waxing. By the way, I'm using Whisperflow right in here to speak. metamorphosisdayspa@gmail.com. Okay. Organicspa.com. Continue. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Oh. All right. Continue. How cool is this? Wow, it already put this was code up, just this is mind-boggling. This was just within 5 minutes. Okay. Day Spa. Continue. and it integrated all the pricing tables. I think the only thing that we have left is probably set up Stripe. So let's do that. That's going to be literally the last step. And or also let me show you if you wanted to change the look. Give me 1 second. So I have an account with mobbin.com. Let's see, is it travel, health and fitness? So you could literally pick how your app is going to look like between screens. Take a look. You could definitely build almost anything when it comes to spas. Let's type in directories. It has a different login. Oh, we also have to build authentication. So let me just show you that there's a few more. Let's do hero section. Slider. Now, I'm not going to do this in this video. So I'm on Mobin.com. I have an account on Mobin. So look how incredible. This could be literally replicated. Yelp.com. Okay, I don't know how many thousands, maybe over $1 million were made, more, even probably more than $1 million. And the amount of front-end designers, back-end designers. Okay, you could simply look, it has everything in here, the whole flow with screenshots that you could fit into Claude, and it will literally follow it and replicate it right in here. So let me just show you all the screens, all the flows is built right in here. Taking pictures, location. So let me just show you, you could copy the link or just download all the screens and the trees and give it to Claude and it will literally replicate it. So there's unlimited stuff that you could do when it comes to this. Again, I don't want to do it in this video because it's going to take such a long time to replicate it. I will make another video. Just post a comment below. See if you could, that's what you guys want to see Claude do. So let me just finish up with the app and the look. So I basically said, let's create a Stripe integration with this application. So let it build and I'll see you in a second. As you could see, again, it took about 5 minutes to build out a full integration with Stripe so you could take payments. And all I need to do is add all these keys and it will be working perfectly, the whole application. So it literally built. The only thing that is probably left, scraping spas, uploading it, data into that scraping from Apify. So let me just show you. So these are the keys I will need to add in the .env file in the local folder. So as soon as I'm updated from Stripe, so let me show you where Stripe, right in here, we're going to go to settings, and out of the settings, we're going to find somewhere API integrations, I'm sure in the developer, somewhere here. Just take a look. Let's go back. It's got to be somewhere here. Probably connection. Let's take a look. So yeah, you're going to click developer and manage your API keys and it should all be there. Yep, it's got to be right in here. Hopefully you guys learned something in this video. The massive power of Claude Code starting in 2026. I'm going to be making more and more of those videos. So sign up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.